I want to talk to you guys about time because I can't tell you how many times I hear people talk about not having enough time. And I get it. Like, the days can be overwhelming. You have activities going on, your kid's schedule, your spouse's schedule, your work schedule, work deadlines. There are so many things coming at us at once every single day. And unless you take control of your time and prioritize it and really set boundaries and expectations, there is like no time to do anything, let alone put an oxygen mask on and attempt to take care of yourself in any way, shape, or form. So I want to talk to you guys about what I did and I started doing about 6 months ago that has truly changed the flow in my day. Prior to doing this thing, this amazing, like super simple thing that I'm about to blow your mind with, I was really being more reactive to my day. Like, I always had an idea of what was going on, what time the kids had to get to school, what time they had to be picked up, what time I had training calls, what time I'd be working with this new person I was mentoring, what time I would be doing my workout. Like, I had rough ideas, but then life happened. Things kind of went longer than I anticipated, and I didn't really have a plan. I just knew what I wanted to do throughout the day, but I didn't really have realistic expectations as to what I could get done or what I should get done. So I want to talk to you about what has like blown my mind and totally made a difference. So every day I wake up 15 minutes before I typically would. So I get up 15 minutes before my kids get up. And I know there's so many parents out there, especially you moms that are up with babies and toddlers and sick kids and whatever. And you're like, Erin, there's no way I can get up 15 minutes earlier. But here's the thing. There is an amazing power when you're waking up on your time, like your schedule, versus waking up because someone else is getting you up. Like, it's almost like if someone else is waking me up, it gives me anxiety because I'm like, I feel behind the moment I get out of bed. But if I set my alarm and it goes off and I follow what Mel Robbins says, which is do the countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 from her great book, The 5-Second Rule, and you shoot up like a rocket ship and you get up 15 minutes earlier, you can set the tone for your entire day. And then, so what I want you to do is once you're up, have your glass of water, get your cup of coffee, get your tea, and sit down with a paper and pen, or what you can do is write the notes in your phone. And I want you to do block scheduling. So I want you to write down your day roughly in half-hour increments. So if you know you have to wake up from 5 to 5:30 to plan out your day, have your coffee, and get ready to do your workout, you're gonna write that down. From 5 to 5:30, plan out my day. I'm gonna maybe write down my goals, get my cup of coffee, and get ready for my workout. Then 5:30 to 6, maybe you're doing a quick at-home 30-minute workout. That's what you're gonna write down. Then from 6 to 6:30, you're cleaning up from your workout. Your kids are starting to wake up. You're making breakfast. Then from 6:30, now you know till 7:30, you're gonna be showering, getting ready for work, getting ready to get out the door. And then from 7:30 to 8, dropping everybody off where they need to be, commuting to work, and getting to the office. And same as at your work day is planning out your day, knowing when your meetings are, knowing when your deadlines are, knowing when you have to do certain things, right? But if you don't go and work outside of the home, coming back home, having it planned and scheduled. When are you going to work from the house if you work from home? When are you going to do the play date? When are you going to do the laundry? When are you going to organize the kitchen cabinets? When you're doing your stuff, that's when you want to block it out. So it does a couple of things. Number one, it keeps us on task. And number two, it creates urgency. So I want you to think about your day like taking a trip in the car. If you just got in the car, but you didn't know where you were going, didn't have a plan, didn't have a destination to put in your GPS or your Waze, and you just were like, well, I kind of want to go to the grocery store, but I kind of want to stop by my friend's house, but I kind of want to go to the mall, and you don't have a plan, you're not efficient. You're not actually going to get anywhere or go anywhere or do anything. You're just going to kind of sit there and stare at the car and hope it drives for you, right? But if you know where you're going and you have a destination to be there, and you create the urgency to know, hey, just like a doctor's appointment, I have to be there at 9. I'm going to make sure I'm there at 9. Well, if you say, I'm going to fold laundry from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. before my show starts, and you create that urgency and you have that time and you have that scheduled, you're more likely to do it. Now, here's the thing, when you start to block out your day and you start to schedule your time, one, you're taking the effort to do that, right? So chances are you're going to try. And when you start becoming consistent with this, you're going to start crossing things off your list. And I swear, anytime you cross things off your list that you like do something and you cross it off, I kid you not, it feels amazing because you feel accomplished. And when you feel accomplished, you feel confident in what you're doing. And when you're confident, it breeds consistency. And when you breed consistency, rolls back to breeding more confidence. And it really just fuels it. So I'm going to challenge you guys to please, please, please try this method with blocking out your day, scheduling out half-hour increments so you know exactly where you're going to go, what you're going to do. And here's the thing, yes, things are going to change. Just like on a road trip, you're going to hit a traffic jam. There's going to be a car broken down on the side of the road. You're going to get a flat tire. Kids are going to get sick. Your boss is going to throw another deadline at you. You might have something that you didn't plan on that your spouse had in mind and you forgot about. Things are going to happen. But again, when you know where your end destination is, you can look at your list and say, okay, I have to move this, I have to adjust that. You know what, this section that I was gonna do my laundry, or I was gonna do, read my book, I'm gonna move it to another time. And you can just shift depending on your priorities. So I hope this is helpful. Please, please, please let me know that you made your list, that you scheduled